It's Tastepink and I'm back to show off my 18-inch super silky, sexy, lustrous, bone straight 18-inch weave using the new Organique Yaky Straight. This is a 1-pack solution and it's only $25. Sis, I had to get myself all the way together and I'm about to get you all together, so let's jump right into it. For the quick weave cap method, the tools that you'll need are hair bond glue, which is super affordable at the beauty supply store. I didn't want to worry about shrinkage. I have a larger head, so I chose the spandex dome style wig cap in the extra large style. Only $2, sis. You got to do it. I also encourage you guys to use T-pins and hair shears. And if you have one, use your styrofoam wig cap or your canvas blockhead. This one is by Gex or GEX. So the first thing that I wanted to do was sketch or outline the outer portion of my ear, because I find that when I do this, I don't have the wefts laying too close to my ears, which can kind of irritate me. So I want it to be the perfect fit. And next I'm going to apply a shower cap to the canvas blockhead. To protect it, you can use a plastic bag or even tape. And then I'm placing the spandex dome cap on and I'm going to secure this in place, which is very important. You don't want the cap to shift while you are applying your wefts. You want this to be seamless. So take your time, use as many T-pins as you need to feel comfortable. Now this is the first bundle. This is 18 inches. This bundle has a lot of hair. I'm just gonna let you guys know going in, yes, the texture is amazing, but sis, this is a lot of hair and you guys will see. So for the weft that would be laying directly across the nape, I just wanted to first measure it and then I like to trim it. I like to be very accurate with how I place each weft. I want the length to be perfect. And then after I trim the weft, I wanted to focus on priming the wig cap. I'm focusing on the nape specifically, but you guys will see I primed the cap with a holding spray. The alcohol is going to assist with the gluing and drying process, and it's going to allow it to adhere better. So I'm taking the hair bond glue and I'm going to apply a thin layer. At times in the beginning, I was a little bit heavy-handed. Definitely don't do that. It's not necessary, but take your time laying the weft close to the spandex dome cap and hold it in place for about 10 to 15 seconds. You don't want it shifting, and once you're comfortable, you can use about 1.5 to 2 finger widths to place the next weft. Now this weft is going to span the length from ear to ear. So where we outlined, I'm just making sure that this weft will fit that specific distance. Again, apply your glue. I got better as I went along, sis. It's lit. This is my first time doing this, and I really liked working with this hair. It's honestly very lightweight, very silky. The hair really looks like it had like a keratin boost or something. Again, I'm priming the entire cap at this step. It's so important. Like, you can see the hair bond glue adhering to the cap much better once you apply this. And you know, it's really easy. You're just laying your wefts. I wanted to give you guys different angles, different points of view, so you can see how this looks. This is my first time doing this, and this is 2018. You know, I typically use a hot glue gun, but I was like, let's try something different. And I actually prefer the hair bond glue. It holds better, it lasts better. I feel like sometimes with the hot glue gun, a little bit of moisture can make the glue kind of separate from the cap, so I don't like that. And you guys see how far up I was able to get with just the one 18-inch bundle. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of hair in this. It may not look like it, but the bundles, to me, I didn't know about the size because I'm not really a pro at bundles, but there's a lot of hair here. Look at this, okay? You get that nice fullness from the weft all the way down to the ends of the hair. This is the second bundle. This is 16 inches. Again, sis, silky, lustrous, made with Toyokalon fibers, very smooth, very silky. Like, I'm hyped for this hairstyle. Oof. So again, I'm just laying the wefts and I'm positioning them closer to the very front edge of the spandex dome cap. And at this point, when you reach the crown, the widest part of the cap or your head, I like to start to create smaller wefts to build volume at the crown, which is the widest part of the head. So you really want a very full look. And with one pack, just one pack, sis, you can do that. This is how the lace closure looks. It has 4 wefts on each side, and it has the hand-tied knots in the center. And before applying the lace closure, I made sure to loosely braid it so that the hair does not intertwine with the glue and so that it lays flat to the spandex dome cap surface. I used a T-pin to secure the lace closure in place. I should have used 2. I highly recommend you guys use 2 T-pins. And now you guys see, this is a fail right here. This is not the best thing to do. I was focusing on the sides of the lace closure versus the back, which is the most important. So I was trying to lay the sides first, and I was working on one large area of the lace closure rather than doing increments. So what I'm doing here should have been the very first step. You secure the back of the lace closure, and then you work downward on each side. And here I'm actually working in increments. So I'm gluing a little piece of the lace, holding it down so that it adheres, and then I'm moving to the next section. And I did this all the way down until I reached the front edge of the lace closure. So I continued gluing in the rest of the wefts of the 14-inch bundle, and right before I reached the last weft, I just primed the wefts and the cap in this area, and then I'm applying the final weft very close to the outer edge of the lace closure. You basically want it to be super close to the edge of where the hair begins, or where the outermost weft is. You want to hold it in place. Again, always hold the wefts until they are secure. And then, we can move on. So I unbraided the lace closure, and I'm just combing everything out. And I love that this is so quick and so easy. Like, usually with a hot glue gun, you have to peel everything away. This, I barely had to peel the shower cap out. So I took the unit and I let it sit on a wick stand, which has a lot more ventilation than the canvas blockhead, so that it can air dry overnight. You don't have to do this. You can definitely work this after like 5 to 10 minutes, just letting it air dry. And this area right underneath the lace closure, I want to remove the spandex dome cap, but be very careful so that you don't disrupt the hair bond glue. And it exposes the lace closure underneath so it lays flat, and it's a more polished look when you wear your unit. Okay, so now I'm trying it on. It fits perfectly. I'm excited. Okay, it fits. Like, that's always the biggest issue. But do you see the density on this unit? Like, it looks full, it looks healthy, it looks natural. Like, it's not overdoing it. And the silkiness is really getting me. Like, it's getting my whole life. So next I'm going to be using this hair pomade by Style Factor, and this really helps at just like laying down those kind of unruly flyaways and little pieces of frizz. And this is just going to allow me to kind of groom the hair and let it flow in the direction that I want it to lay. And once I brush this down, I'm just going to put on a satin scarf and let it set for about 10 minutes at most. And in that meantime, I wanted to test and see whether this hair could really handle the heat. Could you curl it? Okay. So I'm using my flat iron on 350 degrees, and you guys will see that you do get curl definition. I'm not certain how long it'll last. I just went into the parting space and added a little bit of eyeshadow and concealer, and this unit is good to go. Thank you so much, Toyokalon, for collaborating Make sure you go check out the Organique Yaky Straight 1-pack solution. It's definitely something to work with, and I'll be updating you guys on Instagram, so make sure you follow me at pinkbalenciaga_. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, join the family, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Do you do the quick weave method? Give this video a thumbs up. I love when you guys let me know you appreciate this video, and I'll see you in the next one.